video, we will be looking at the review of the novel The Untouchable written by Mulkraj Anand. It is an amazing novel under 160 pages, but it leaves you with profound thoughts. I just hope people who read this novel will definitely spread the awareness of eradicating discrimination in their society, and one can see equality for everyone in every field. When one reads through Mulkraj Anand's Untouchability, one cannot devote a thought which arises with reference to content-free India. The story is simple and straightforward and is very powerful enough to create ripples through our mind. The author narrates the events which happen on a single day in the life of a so-called untouchable in the pre-independent India. The book is published in the year 1935. The protagonist in the story is an 18-year-old sweeper whose first job of the day is to clean the dry latrines. The author has made sure that the identity of the region, not very secretive but quite secretive, but not by exactly specifying where these events are taking place. By trying to understand what happens on that single day, Mulkraj Anand tries to capture the condition of untouchability in India from the past, the present, and the possible future. Now, if you look at the events which happen in the story, there are a set of usual events and a set of unusual events. He tries to do the steady chores in the morning, the evening, and in the afternoon. You kind of see the level of injustice the untouchables are subjected to. When they walk on the street, the so-called untouchable have to make sure that he shouts out the word that a sweeper is walking through. The other individuals kind of move away so that they won't get polluted. They're living for simple delicacies in life, like going into a shop and buying a sweet. And the fact is that they do not have access to public water bodies, like the wells or lakes. There is a similar scene in the story that the untouchables have to wait so that an upper caste or a so-called upper caste individual will come and get the water for them. The untouchables are not even allowed to touch the well. The society has created a system that the untouchables, the touch of the untouchables, even the sight of the untouchables can even make the temples get polluted. Now you be careful, the author is not trying to give any solution for untouchability. That's not the author's purpose. The author tries to understand the psychology of the individual he attempts to swim through. The protagonist himself begins to think that why are there so many rules and regulations which cannot be clearly justified by reasonable backings? And why does he have to go through the same suffering process, though he is a righteous person? The final pages in this book has a conversation on different individuals as they decide or discuss how to completely abolish the practice of untouchability. In the Indian subcontinent, several leaders, pre- and post-independent, have struggled really hard to completely abolish this practice. Now there has been vast improvement in this. You might have heard in the news media saying that a group of people denied to eat the food which was cooked by a specific individual. Now these events are reduced to die down. Though you have education, though you have large campaigns to completely abolish the practice of untouchability, now and then it still depends on different avatars. But you can take heart from the fact that comparing to a century ago, there has been vast improvement in this realm. In the year 2013, the government of India came up with an act of prohibition of manual scavenging and rehabilitation through implementation. This act is still under question now. Reading through with Mulkraj Anand's Untouchable, there are multiple feelings which get evoked in your mind. You try to compare it with your society or even with your own lives. As a citizen of free India, you must definitely feel sorry for our hero Bakka who suffered a lot only because he was born on the society of untouchables. The strong message I felt from this novel was most of the problems in India are self-created. The Untouchable is a reminder of so many unsolved problems. The novel, which is written in the pre-independent era, is still valid. The story is heart-touching and the message is convincing. So go for it, purchase it and read it. Thank you.